Hi there, welcome. My name is Anna and I make junk journals from old books and mostly repurposed sources. Today I am here with another thrift haul. It's the weekend and as usual I have hit some thrift stores and during the week I also did some online thrifting. I will start with the online thrifting finds. Let me just start with, of course, another copy of Prince and Other Dogs. This one is a bit more roughed up than the first one I had. It's a bit broken in the spine and it's got some paint splatter on it. So this one will become a journal, of course. Not so hard to cover up this backside and use all the pretty images in my journals. So happy with that. And along with that one, I also got Volume 2, Prince and Other Dogs 2. This one is in quite good condition and I will keep it for myself, I think. Lots and lots of cute images in this one as well. And I will treasure it because this is a wonderful storybook, I think. Lots and lots of stories of, there's Nancy and Punch. Lots and lots of stories behind these pictures. And I love these books, so happy with those. I can't remember what I paid. I ordered them from eBay in the UK. Then I thrifted a bunch of books from one seller online. I think I paid about 200 Swedish. That's $20 for all the books. Start with this one. A College Album, or Rara Yesterday. An American Heritage special. And it's full of old images from colleges. Quite interesting, I think, to use. Many of the images you can use as journaling cards or something else. It's from doesn't say, 1974, so it's a year older than me. But I think there is tons of images that can be used for different purposes. Quite happy with that one, both old and new. Yeah, that one was nice. Then keep going with the literature for just cutting up. I bought this one, Victorian Entertainment, and it's signed 79, so I'm guessing it's 71 actually. And it's also fun, full of drawings and other things you can use as journaling cards or pockets and ephemera, and maybe use whole folios as well. So I think that one was quite fun. Here they are sunbathing. Yeah, they will probably just tan their hands and faces, and the bathing wagons that were pulled out in the sea and they could bathe from them. Some old advertisements and so on. So I love this one. Then I love art, literature about art and of masters paintings and so on. This is a highlight from the collections at Rijksmuseum Amsterdam, and it has all the old paintings from different artists. Isn't that pretty? And I think I can use many of those images. It's actually a dream of mine to go to Amsterdam and visit Rijksmuseum, Vermeer exhibition and so on. So I am quite pleased with that. There's also pictures of furniture and clothes and other things that's at the museum. Then I got another art book, paintings from the Frick collection. This is a collection I never heard of. It also has a salutation from 1991. And the book is from 1990. And this is also images from old masters' paintings and so on. So many big ones that also folds out the details. Quite interesting. I think I can use much of this as well. It can be, there's a detail from that image. I think much of this can be used. That is lovely. That's another dog. I tend to gravitate towards dogs right now. Beautiful ladies. Gainsborough. Many different artists in this one. Quite pleased with that one as well. It was from the same place. And then I got one of those Taschen books in German. This is Der Garten von Eichstätt, and it's full of botanical images that I'm going to cut out and use in my books. Quite beautiful. And I believe all of these are actually copyright free images, so I could scan some of them as well, but I don't use digitals myself that much, so I think I will just cut them up and use the images. But almost every page in that one will be used. And the last book from that seller is this one, Wedding Fashions, 1862 to 1912. And this book is from 1994, and it's full of fashion plates in different sizes of wedding dresses. Isn't this gorgeous? I love it. Just deciding which side to cut up will be very difficult, and I love this kind of fashion plates, and I have a tendency to hoard these kind of things, but this one I will try to fussy cut and use. Wouldn't that be pretty on the outside of a big book? I love it. So all of these books were from one seller online, so happy with those. I have to move this away to get to the next pile. Oh, I have to stop buying so many books. Then I went to a local thrift store with my youngest daughter, Clara, that recently celebrated her 12th birthday, and she tagged along with me this time. I have a little collection of marble eggs and wood eggs that I have in a big plate that my mother started once, and I kept the plate, and I have kept on adding to it. And it's not quite an egg, but it's a marble, and it was $1 heavy, so I thought I would keep it and put it in my little plate. Then I found some doilies, and these two exactly the same, $1.50 for these two. Pretty. This one is probably, well, it's machine made. I can tell it that it is machine made. It was $1. Quite pretty. And I don't think I will use it as a whole, but I will cut it up and use pieces of it in different places. Then I found this little book, Wise Words About Dogs. It was $1. And I will not use this in my journal making, but I will give it as a gift to my husband, actually. He has had a bit of, or we all had a rough time lately, and he has had a very rough time. And I think he will think that is fun. A small gift for him. Then I found this big book. It was $2. Garden Flowers. Beautiful yellow cloth page cover. And I will make a journal out of this, I think, someday. But first I will fussy cut all the images and make it into different things in my journals. Lovely images, beautiful. I will definitely have much fun with those. So I think that is a find for $2. That was all I found on that in that thrift store. First one today. Then we went to another one, the same thrift store we went to last week. And I found again some doilies. This one was 50 cents, 5 Swedish crowns. Love the color of this one. It will make a beautiful pocket, I think, in the book. And this little one I paid $1 for. It's kind of tatting, I think. Really pretty. This one I also paid $1 for. The little rose in the middle. I think that is lovely. And it will probably make it to the spine on a book or something. Then I found more of the more vintage colored. This one was also $1. And I'm thinking about cutting out the individual squares and use them in collages and so on. This one was 50 cents. A little bit different. It's more rounded pattern in that one. Then I got some books, of course. First I got a notebook for 50 cents. Plain, ordinary notebook. But I love the yellowing of the pages. This one has been standing in someone's bookshelf for a long time. And someone has written. You can see the shadows of it. But this one will be used in my journals as it is. I will not delay the papers. Then this is the bookstore where you, or thrift store, where you can take a bag, this huge size, and fill it for 50 crowns for $5. And for $5 I got, let me show you all these books. First my daughter found 2 books that she wants to read, and I said put them in the bag, so 2 for her. Then last week I bought one of those red leather covered journals with the lovely marble paper. Ooh, did you hear that cracking? And today I got the rest of them. So I got 1, 2, 3. So now I have 4 of them, and I can make them into 4 kind of matching journals. Then I found this sad copy of an Emile Zola novel, and the spine is all cracked and it is going to pieces. It's leather bound, but I love the marble paper on the front and back. And this one I can grunge up and make a cute or cool journal out of. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books so far. Number 7 is this little book about, it's a German book again, about Bodensee. It's an area around a lake, and it's full of vintage photos and German text. Isn't that beautiful? I love this one. Very small, and it has a salutation as well. It's from 1955. Small, but quite useful. That was number 7. Number 8 is Monet and the Thames. The Thames. And it's full of paintings by Monet. And also on the one side there's a painting, and on the other side there is a photo. So I can use both if I would like to. At least some of them. I think that was a nice one. Quite pleased with that. Then I found this. It is a book from Balzac. And I love the covers. They're quite unique, I think. I can make something fun out of this. And it's a bit padded as well. Ooh, nice little ticket. I wonder if this one was ever read. 1959. There's actually some paintings in here as well that I can use. And photographs. Ah, it's a book in French about Balzac. That's why. Ah, okay. Quite interesting. Happy with that one. Then I found a set of books with stories from H.C. Andersen, the Danish author. And I think this is lovely, isn't it? I love blue books. The spines are all grey. And I bought 2 of them. The end papers are quite pretty as well. And there's cute little images in greenish, yellowish ink. The books are from 1958. And there is his stories, his fairy tales. But I can certainly make use of most of this, and the beautiful cover. And I bought the first 2 books, so I have 1 more. I can't stop at 1 anymore. I want to make several similar books, journals. So now we had 8, 9, 10, 11. You remember a little while back I found a square book in this rusty color. I found more. I found several more. So these will be sister books, I think. I will make something fun with the covers and fill them with, I have 3 of these now, fill them with interesting things. And they are full of, the one I found before was Danish authors. This one is Norwegian authors, and there is images of them as well. And this one is Swedish authors. So pleased with that. Happy to have found more of those. 13 now. And then I found this book about animals. I think it's a children's book actually. But it has cute drawings in them. That I can fussy cut. The beaver, rabbits or bunnies. Foxes, the wolf, bears. So I can fussy cut some of it. And I thought, why not? I can still put it in the bag, right? For 50 crowns. And I have 1 more book. This one is, I gotta move this one down so I can get Till bords hos Monet. At the table with Monet. I believe maybe the original title is. How do you like that paper? Isn't it beautiful? And I could cover up something here, and I could do something with the spine, and it could be a beautiful journal. And this one was from, it's originally French, and it's from 1989. It's called Le Carnet de Cousine de Monet. For those of you who speak French, there he is, Mr. Monet. And it has pictures of dead birds. It has recipes, and it has pictures of his notebooks and other nice images, some of them nicer than others, but I think I mostly bought it for the cover. This is magical, the frost on the trees. And there's also some old images in here. Quite fun. That was all the 15 books I got from that thrift store today for $5. I think that is actually fine. Maybe I tossed in some a bit unnecessary books, but can't help myself, I guess. I better start fussy cutting and getting rid of the book covers, because they are taking up some space, these ones. That was all for my thrift haul today. I will see you guys next time, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. I have more junk journal related content coming, thrift hauls, flip throughs, craft with me's, and so on. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.